identity of our players is play hard, which means maximum effort, play tough, and so that's the mental toughness, that's the continual playing, you know, whether it's up, down, no matter what, we're going to continue to play tough and be physical and have mental fortitude, you know, in that game, have grit. And playing together is just our family. It's playing for the man next to you, playing for the man that played before you, playing for the coaches that coach you, playing for the university that provides you an education. And so if you don't possess those things, if you're not a guy that plays hard, if you're a lazy player, you don't fit here. You know, if you're a selfish player, you don't fit here. And I talk about that in recruiting. You know, if you want to come to a place where you're going to be coached by great people, if you're going to be surrounded by great people, but there's going to be high expectations and we're going to hold you to your standard of being as good as we think you can be, this is an incredible place for you. You want to be a bunch of tough guys that work hard and care a lot about each other.
Whatever your big job is, come into the Ram Black Friday sales event and get a great deal on the truck with the best resale value in the industry. And find out for yourself why more people are switching to Ram trucks than ever before. It's because of all the things you've built this year. Some are sweeter than others. Great deals going on all month at the Ram Black Friday sales event.
Now make no monthly payments for 90 days on the purchase of 2018 or 2019 Ram trucks. And get an average $11,659 in total values on 2019 Ram 1500 models.
Best tailgate, brisket.
No, real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Dude, subs.
Hot dog.
Chili dog.
No, Dodger dog.
It's gotta be crawfish.
Now you're talking.
Burgers.
7-layer dip. Ribs. No contest.
Hummus.
What?
You need a hot grill.
And an ice cold Coke.
Of course.
Football and Coke. Come on.
It's got to be Coke.
Game day. Race day.
Calls for Coke. You know it.
Grab yourself a Coke.
It's tailgate 101.
The old saying, good things come to those who wait, is just that, old. Those good things, you have to get out there and chase them. We see it in the millions of people we fly around the world, all of them, living proof. Good things come to those who go.
With today's tools, all the information you need is just a click away.
I'm going to show you how to remove the...
And as a member of an electric cooperative, you have access to lots of valuable tools. Tools that help you do it yourself when it comes to controlling your home energy use and budget, leaving you free to be Dad.
Let the seniors see what your best looks like. It's the best that you can play for a special group of guys, man. All right? The best that you can play. And as a coach, the most rewarding thing for these guys is to walk off that battlefield with that big smile on their face and party with them in that locker room the last time they played this game. But I want to see you guys play your best football in the last regular season game of the year. Not about who we're playing, it's about you.
Hey, it's your last fourth quarter on a Tuesday during the regular season for the seniors. Make it happen. Here we go.
You know, I think the buy-in that I expect our guys to have, not just because I tell them to, but because they want to help this program and this school that helps them. You know, and that family understanding that this is your other family. And so everything you do is to benefit you, but also to benefit the group, big picture-wise. You're sweating, you're grinding, you're getting up at 6 a.m., you're saying no to a lot of fun things everyone else gets to say yes to. And why? Because you want to play this sport, and it makes you different.
All right, birthday boys right here. We got 10 bat spins from Zach. All right, and we're going to run him as fast as he can run. See if AJ can complete a route to him. You got it? On a 10 count, let me hear you count them out. Put your head on there. Let's go. Go. Give him a chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
To me, family you can't have family without love. That's just an integral part of it. Kind of rolling up all the love we have for each other into one big ball of energy and using it. And you can't do that without caring for somebody else that much to get through it.
No, y'all all trying to be famous. Everybody want to be famous. Everybody wanted to walk with me over here. They didn't leave me like they usually do. In football, everything works because everybody's working together. Especially on the offensive line. If one of us is not doing our job, it makes the whole line look bad. So that's what football has taught me. Just grind and don't be too big and too bad to say you need help with something or to lean on somebody else.
A lot of it is who you surround yourself with. And come close with a lot of the guys that are still here. And there's a reason we're all still here and we're all still close, because I think we have similar goals and objectives that we want to get out of our time here, whether it's academic, social, or football goals. I think when you're around people that have the same mindset and goals and objectives as you, I think you're kind of just more driven and more focused because you're not by yourself. There's an accountability with it, with your friends.
Can't feel my... all right, coach. No, all right. All right. Thank you. Green it. No, I'm punting it.
Why didn't y'all mic me up? This season, it's been a kind of rocky path for me, with injuries and all that, but just seeing how much closer we just continue to grow together as an offensive line and our room and me and the coaches and stuff like that. It just put a lot of weight on it, how much more it meant to me.
What song is it?
Huh?
Oh, you sing your own song?
No, I remember the time.
That's what this is?
No, that's in my head.
You know what, actually, the weather is freezing. I think it's below 32. Come on! Come on! Hey, he's got 2 sweatshirts on! He has 2 sweatshirts on! That's crazy! Wow! No, we don't trust you anymore. Coach Flash, lead it. They're so soft. They're so soft. You're not from Boone. You're not from Boone. You see Coach Ledford has 2 sweatshirts on? He wants to ask about he has 3? Hey, he's got 2 spandex long sleeves underneath the 2 sweatshirts.
That's crazy.
Coach McDonald just told me. Hey, how many spandex long sleeves do you have? Hey, how many spandex undershirts do you have?
Coming off.
How many spandex undershirts do you have?
I've kind of seen how culture affects a program, a team, an environment. Having spent 5 years with 5 different teams, I've seen examples of great teamwork, bad teamwork, great leadership, bad leadership, and you see how it affects the results of what goes on in a team. You see why things work and why things don't work. I think football, Coach Thunder always says it's a microcosm of life. It's kind of like the real world, like you got to handle your business. Like they treat us as adults and we need to be professionals about it. And that's like the real world. Like they punish us when we need to be punished if we're late. Like you don't get a second chance in the real world. So I think that's something that football gives us a lot more than like normal students get. Like they can miss a class or something, but I mean you can't miss anything. I mean you got to be where you're supposed to be, on time or early. So I think just those little things, those attention to details, is what football has given me as a student athlete.
Big T, Garrett, those guys are my brothers. Especially like now that I live with Garrett, we've gotten a whole lot closer than what we were before. I mean, we've always been close, but now I talk to Garrett about everything. He's one of my close friends that I hope to keep like around once I leave here. Me and T have been playing ball together since junior year of high school, so he's a close friend of mine too. So
it means a lot to me. I mean, you know, I got bonds with everybody, different personalities. Like me and Garrett, Tyler, we got like our own group. It means a lot. Just creating bonds with different guys and just having different guys to talk to.
That's good luck, T. I remember thinking early in my career, like I kind of wish I could be like a regular student and just have like a normal college lifestyle, whatever that means. But looking back at the experiences I've had and the relationships I've built through football, I wouldn't change a thing. I would never want to take a year off from playing college football or being with this team and these teammates.
Now we come into our last couple days until we have our last game together. I know it's gonna be emotional, so I'm trying to hold it in and I cry.
You always want to be that guy they can depend on. Like that's part of the reason I think I got to play left tackle here is because I'm always at practice. Like I'm not gonna miss. Sometimes the most talented guy isn't at left tackle. It's the guy that they know is always gonna be there.
I think the good thing about the guys, like my best friends that are still seniors in the team, we all have a good path ahead of us. I think it's really good direction. And so it's gonna be fun to see where everyone ends up. And getting together in the future whenever that may be.
Charlie Partridge and Chris Ash are two of my, brothers from another mother, I guess you'd say, and they're in the coaching profession. And got a lot of guys that I hang out with from Drake still. They come to games, that were teammates of mine. And it's fun being around those guys, And same with high school. Like I have some high school friends and I played football with them. And so we had shared adversity. We had football locker rooms, which is fun, and practice. And that's why it's such a great sport. I just think it teaches collectively a lot of people how to focus on one goal together, and you don't get that in a lot of sports.
Doran's so close. No, Doran gonna make it, bro. No, Doran gonna make it. He been close. He's just been short. I know. He been close. He's just been short. But why do they like playing games?
Best tailgate, brisket.
No, real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Dude, subs.
Hot dog.
Chili dog.
No, Dodger dog.
It's gotta be crawfish.
Now you're talking. Burgers.
7-layer dip. Ribs. No contest.
Hummus.
What?
You need a hot grill.
And ice cold Coke.
Of course.
Football and Coke. Come on.
It's got to be Coke.
Game day.
Race day.
Calls for Coke. You know it.
Grab yourself a Coke.
It's tailgate 101.
The Learfield Directors Cup, the highly recognized mark of distinction in college athletics across all divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow your favorite team's pursuit for excellence in this prestigious annual award through thedirectorscup.com, USA Today, or at L Directors Cup on Twitter or Facebook. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics since 1993.
Bring all the gifts for under the tree. And while you're at it, bring the tree. Ford F-150. Best in class payload. Best in class towing. built for the holidays.
Now get 0 for 72 on F-150 or get an additional $1,000 holiday bonus cash on top of other offers at your Carolina Ford dealer.
With today's tools, all the information you need is just a click away.
I'm going to show you how to remove the...
And as a member of an electric cooperative, you have access to lots of valuable tools. Tools that help you do it yourself when it comes to controlling your home energy use and budget, leaving you free to be Dad.
Good morning. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. We're happy to have you with us. We're at Carter-Finley Stadium for the final regular season game for 2018.
Last time they get to go through that tunnel, last time they get to play on that grass, be in that locker room before a game. And it's going to be, for all of them, you know, a heartfelt 60-minute game. And you could see it just talking to them the other day. I said to the team, like, I don't care what you think about who we're playing. I don't care how much you want to beat them or don't know about them. Like, this is all about these guys. Everything we're doing is about these guys. We're letting them leave that field the right way.
Show up and be real. My message to you today is show up and be real. Be real violent. Be real ferocious at contact. Be real accountable. Be willing to risk it all for your brother. Seniors, this your last game here, man. Think about that. 4 years ago, you running around, it's your last game at Carter. Last one. Play it with all you got, man. Leave it all on the field. Have fun doing it. Enjoy it. Celebrate. 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 And at the end of the game, you make sure you give your brothers a hug. You make sure that you held them accountable. You make sure that you played real hard for them, man. But I beg you guys just to go out there and just let it all loose. So my question to you is, will you show up and be real? That's a question.
It's the final home appearance for the Wolfpack senior class. 8-3 State against 3-8 ECU. And a corner blitz coming. The pack throws, and it's caught. 40-yard line out to the 45, still on his feet to the 50. In Pirate territory and all the way down to the 42-yard line goes the Wolfpack's Jacoby Myers. Handoff, Gillespie, running room into the secondary, 20-yard line. Inside the 15 he goes. 23-yard field goal for the right hash. The kick is on the way. It is good. Looking to his left, still looking. He guns it over the middle. Now it's caught. Harmon's got it across the 35. Here is Finley throwing out in the left flat. Caught there by Bodine down the right sideline, 30, 25, 20. This is a full blitz, and they pick it up. Finley throws left corner end zone, got a man open. Harmon dives for the ball. Man. He's got it! Touchdown, Wolfpack!
You will not see a better catch in college football than what Kelvin Harmon just displayed.
And here's a one-man blitz. They pick it up. Herring throws down the left sideline for Brown. Ball tipped in the air and intercepted. Intercepted at the 2-yard line. 10, 15. Ball was tipped in the air, picked off by Nick McLeod. Finley throwing long down the right sideline. Open as Myers. He's got it. Inside the 15. Handoff. Gillespie over the left side. Breaks the tackle to the 5. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Here's the handoff. Going straight ahead. Darian Roseboro brought him down. Here comes the punt. Thomas will catch it at the 22-yard line. Makes a man miss. Up the left hash 30. 35, 40. Play action faking Finley. Rolling right. Firing. Caught by Myers. Myers 50-yard line. Down the sideline. 45, 40. 35, 30. Finley throwing left side. Caught 15-yard line. Myers makes a man miss at the 10. 5. Heading to the end zone. 24-yard catch and run for a touchdown for State.
You got thousands? You got thousands?
This one early, not us. When we got Peel, we got to be alert. We got to see that back off set to us, right?
Hands off, and there's going to be a big loss as Roseboro is there along with Tanner Engel. Herring looks to his left, steps up. He's in the grass. Down he goes. sack by Deontay Holden. Plenty of time. Finley zips it over the middle, caught by Harmon, and the Pack has its foot on the gas, ready to snap it again on 1st and 10 for the 36. Here's a throw to Emezi. Left side, Emezi trying to get away. He does get away from one tackler. Here's a throw out to the left side, caught by Emezi, makes a man miss. Emezi, 30-yard line. Finley has time again, airs it out left side, caught by Riley, makes a man miss, and he's dropped from behind near the 10-yard line. Timeout State with 5 seconds left. Good snap, ball down, kick on its way. It is good again. That is the end of the first half. 27-0. State leads East Carolina at the break.
Just doing your job to the very best of your ability with every bit of effort you got. Every bit of effort you got. Let's finish now. Let's finish. Don't be satisfied. Finish.
We got to play with technique and we got to play with great eyes and bring our feet on everything we do. We do that, we're going to be fine. We're doing good. We got to continue. Do not let up.
I want to see a team finish this thing. Finish these guys, man. Playing fast with great technique, doing everything that we know we're supposed to do. You don't back down.
Here's the shotgun snap. Veering back to his 5. Here comes the rush, and he's hit and sacked by Tim Kid Glass.
You just mad, ain't you, bud?
Hill gonna throw out to the right side, caught by C.J. Riley at the numbers 30-yard line, 25. Here's the snap. Looking left is Finley. He's in trouble. Fires end zone. Caught there. Thomas takes a wicked hit near the back line of the end zone, but he hangs on. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Back to throw. Has 2 defenders in his face. Fires. Picked off by Moorhead at the 30. Down the sideline. 20. 10. Knocked out of bounds inside the 5. Handoff. Gillespie. Left side. Gillespie's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, State. Looks left, looks middle, fires middle, caught by Myers at the 10-yard line. The ball is down, kick is on its way, looks good from here, it is. 3rd field goal of the day for 2nd team All-ACC selection, Christopher Dunn. 2nd and 7, ECU. From its own 28, handoff goes to Howe. He's met and dropped in his own backfield. Fumble, loose ball. It's heading toward the other way. Picked up by State. It is picked up and advanced all the way to the 1-yard line by the Wolfpack's Brock Miller. 1st and goal for the ECU 1. Joe Sculthorpe is now the center. Finley hands off to Garrett Bradbury, the regular center, and he powers into the end zone for an NC State touchdown. How about that for a senior day moment?
I'm sorry. They make it look really easy.
It ain't that easy.
They make it look really easy. I thought it was actually a decent punt. It got out of the field. It got in the field.
Handing off. Left side, and it's Gillespie into the secondary. Up the sideline, 15, 20, 25, 30. The race is on. He's across midfield to the 40. Breaks the tackle. 35, 30, 25, 20. Down inside the 15 and dropped near the 12-yard line.
He said get it in one play.
Woody Cornwell is the quarterback. Fake. Here's Woody Cornwell running left. He's going to walk into the end zone. Cornwell scores his first college touchdown and a big senior memory.
Oh, dang, look at the chip. Huh? Hey, Woody! Congrats, bro.
Matthew McKay lines up under center. He rolls to his right. He's going to throw it out the right side. Rem catches, makes a man miss, makes 2 men miss. 30-yard line to the 25. Hurdles a tackler, and out of bounds he goes near the 22-yard line. ECU trying to get in the end zone. Handoff Scott over the left side. He runs right into a Wolfpack defender. 2nd and 10. He'll give it away to Scott. Met and dropped in his own backfield by Aline McNeil. Clock goes to 0. Final score, State 58, ECU 3, and you can light up the bell tower red. The Pack has beaten the arch-rival Pirates and sends the senior class out on a high note in its last home appearance. Pack now with back-to-back 9-win seasons for the first time since 1991-92.
It's times like these when you've got to stay centered. The 2018 Nissan Rogue. with available Pro Pilot Assist that can help keep you centered in your lane. Experience it only at your local Nissan store. Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
Best tailgate, brisket.
No, real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Dude, subs.
Hot dog.
Chili dog.
No, Dodger dog.
It's gotta be crawfish.
Now you're talking.
Burgers.
7-layer dip. Ribs. No contest.
Hummus.
What?
You need a hot grill.
And ice cold Coke.
Of course.
Football and Coke. Come on.
It's got to be Coke.
Game day.
Race day.
Calls for Coke. You know it.
Grab yourself a Coke.
It's Tailgate 101.
With today's tools, all the information you need is just a click away.
I'm going to show you how to remove the...
And as a member of an electric cooperative, you have access to lots of valuable tools. Tools that help you do it yourself when it comes to controlling your home energy use and budget, leaving you free to be Dad.
This university is on a march to achieve our full potential.
We help empower each other to dream big and do big.
That's why I really love our slogan, Think and Do. When you get these folks from NC State, they don't mind rolling up their sleeves and getting their hands dirty.
Companies want to hire NC State students.
We make something impossible possible.
We've been equipped to go out there and do great things and to change the world.
It's in the DNA of the place. We're here to think and do the extraordinary.
This portion of One with Wolfpack Football is presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, bringing real Coke taste with 0 sugar and 0 calories to Wolfpack fans everywhere.
It hasn't been really emotional for me. I guess it hasn't really hit me yet, but it means a lot. It's my last time doing almost everything, so I'm gonna miss it. It's been fun though, being able to play with my brothers. Played one last season. Just being out there with them, even at practice or like just hanging out in the locker room.
I think a lot of guys throughout college football have those doubts of like, why am I doing this? I mean, everyone has to have it, I'm sure. And I think the majority of people will say like, I keep pushing because the guys around me. I keep going through the crappy 5 a.m. team runs or the summer conditioning because the guys around me. Whether you're playing or not playing, I think a lot of people experience those doubts. And I mean, they truly are like your best friends. Living with them, eating every single meal of the day with them, going through good times together, bad times. And so I think those relationships have been huge and will definitely carry on after my time here.
You know, I think a lot of people didn't think we'd be very good this year because we lost so much to the NFL. And I think that this senior class took that personal and had a goal to be better than last year's team, and they can do that. And to me, that says a lot about their competitive spirit, knowing that in their minds they could be better than last year's team, and they wanted to prove it. And like I said, at the end of the year, they'll have that opportunity. You just got to win out. I think it puts you in another place as a program. You know, there's only a handful of teams that win 10 or more games a year in the country, and it puts you in a different place on the planet with college football. And so, having been on teams that have won 10 or more games, I understand the company that you're in when you do that, and I want to be in that company. I want these players to have that.